We want to let you know about a special offer that's happening right now to rebrand your church in as little as 5 days and for a much lower cost than you would expect. We love working with churches and we love helping churches to go through the branding process so they can reach more people than ever before. We worked with hundreds of churches to take them through this process, and we want to open this up to you. Most churches struggle in reaching people in their community. They feel like they're the best kept secret in town. In our process, we want to walk you through our signature framework where we help create a playbook for your church. From there, we create your logo and your brand identity, then your website, and then from there, your graphics such as signage or maybe connect cards, anything else you might need. A full top to bottom rebrand. My name is Michael Prasad. I've been working with churches for quite some time to help them rebrand, and I want to serve you and help your church rebrand.
And my name is Dennis Esteban. I've been helping ministries and organizations worldwide really leverage digital to reach more people, right? Specifically for churches, it's to leverage digital to fulfill the Great Commission. So we're not only going to take you through the whole rebrand process in this offer, but we're actually going to invite you to come alongside us in this journey this year. And really, our goal is not to just serve you up front, but really be your guides that you can call on throughout the year. And really, once we do that rebranding process, you're not just getting a rebrand, but you're actually getting a strategy for your social media this year. So this year could be the year that your church doesn't go into this year just guessing or just trying different things, but you are actually going to get proven strategy. And the reason why we're telling you come on this journey with us is because every single month in this digital landscape, things are changing. So the social media strategy that was yesterday or that you used maybe a year ago, it's going to change a month from now. And that's why you need guides that are at the forefront of this thing, really looking at these trends, analyzing what's going on to help your church win this year. Now, this is not a open to everyone offer. We are only limiting this to 5 spots because we want to go deep with you, right? We don't want to just have change, but we want to have impact this year.
In Matthew, it says that we are to be fishers of men. And really, that's what branding is. We look at branding as a tool to help us reach people where they are. Branding helps us to cut through the noise so people know about our church. They don't just drive by on Sunday mornings, not even paying attention to the church that's open, but they actually know what the benefits are for their church. So we want to help you develop some messaging and then from there develop your visual identity. Cornerstone Church has seen tremendous growth. We worked with them and rebranded their church into something that was more modern and fresh for their community. They've reported that they've seen an increase in attendance and the increase of members joining the church and even an increase in donations. We want to help you get the right logo design. Like that's something it's the first thing people see. It's the tip of the spear. It's not the entire brand, but it's an important part of your brand. So we want to help you get that right. We want to help you get your website right. It serves as a front door for your church. So we need to make sure that's lined up. Evangelistic Center is another church we work with. We help them to rebrand, and they saw tremendous growth taking place through the pandemic. They actually rebranded with us before the pandemic hit, and then they were ready to go and saw a great deal of growth happening throughout the pandemic. So we have a signature process. We're going to walk you through this. We're going to cover all the bases. Everything from attracting new people that don't know anything about your church to help them become first-time guests. Then, how do we help first-time guests become members, and eventually how do we help them become champions where they are excited about the church and loving being a part of it and telling everybody they know about it?
The best part of this offer that I can also add to this too, it's also taking you through this journey for your physical location, for your community presence, but it's also helping you translate that to your social media as well. And that's really what we want to help you do this year. We want to essentially just be your guide, right? And being your guide means starting from the very forefront of your church's brand, and that's your logo.
So a bad logo is costing you. People judge you by what they see online, or what they see on the building. They're judging you all the time, so we have to pay attention to that. So you need to get an expert to get this right. Don't be like most churches that are getting a volunteer to do this. to design a logo or create a website. What you do matters way too much. You need an expert. You need a guide. You're called to be a minister of the gospel and not a branding expert. You're not called to be a graphic designer or a web developer. So we want to help you. We want to come alongside you to help you go further, faster. We want to save you countless numbers of hours and thousands of dollars with our proven system that will help you get this right.
And the other thing I want to add is there is a cost associated to this, right? So we just want to ask if you believe that your church is not there yet or not ready for this, or doesn't have the finances to really make this investment, because that's really what it is. It's an investment. We ask that you leave the spot for somebody else. Because really throughout this journey, what we're really looking to do is we're looking to work with 5 churches that are ready to really go all in on their branding, go all in their systems and their strategy, both in person and online, to really see growth this year. So if that's your church, then we want to encourage you to sign up. Michael, we're going to go through the pricing exactly so you can see what the cost of this whole thing is. But that's what we want to say, right? If you're not ready for this, that's okay. We have a ton of great resources for your church. You can check out forchurches.org. But if you are ready to go into this and you are the decision maker, we want to invite you to schedule a call with us.
So you might be thinking that branding is expensive, and I guess it can be, but it's costing you more not to get this right. A website is going to cost you about $4,500 on average. It may cost a lot more than that depending on what you want to do with the website. A brand logo and brand book that comes with the logo, defining your colors and fonts and those type of things, it's going to start at about $1,500, and really it's going to go up from there depending on what type of agency you might use. Signage for your property is going to start at $3,500 to get those signs just right. Consulting, to get a brand consultant to come in and take a look at your facilities and take a look at what you have going on, is going to be about $2,500. Collateral materials, those are things like offering envelopes and letterhead and invite cards, those type of things, is going to cost you at least a couple thousand to get that done. On average, you're looking at a starting point of $14,000, could go upwards of $20,000 or $30,000 to get this right. But we want to make this special offer where you can get this done for only $9,997, and we can do it in a 5-day intensive. So we'd love for you to be a part of this. Click the button below, schedule a call with us. Let's see if it's a good fit for you, and then we'll get started.